I think that we will probably we are in the process of actually procuring more.
Mr. President, India was involved in a military conflict with Pakistan for a few days earlier this summer, and the Brahmos missiles were used, and they evaded Chinese defense systems and struck Pakistani bases. Were you and your team impressed by their performance?
Oh yes, they immediately contacted their counterparts here in
President
India.
Bongbong Marcos Jr. kinumpirma ang pagkuha muli ng Pilipinas ng mga Brahmos Missile sa India matapos ang kanyang panayam sa isang India mainstream media. Dagdag pa ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos Jr., hindi tayo makikipagdigma, tayo ay naghahanda lamang sa mga bantang kinakaharap ng bansa. Philippine Navy bibili ng mga bala para sa kanilang mga barkong pandigma na umaabot sa mahigit 659 million peso. Ito ay mga bala para sa 76mm main gun at 35mm secondary gun na mga barkong pandigma ng hukbong dagat ng Pilipinas. President Trump muling nagbabala sa Iran na kapag sila ay muling gagawa ng nuclear weapon, ang pinakabagong stealth bomber ng Amerika, ang B-21 Raider, ang sasalakay sa kanila. Kinumpirma ni President Marcos Jr. ang karagdagang pagbili ng Pilipinas ng mga Brahmos Missile sa India. Ito ay matapos makausap ng Pangulo ng bansa ang mga sundalong Pilipino na kailangan pa nila ng karagdagang Brahmos Missile. Dagdag pa ng Pangulo, hindi naghahanda ang Pilipinas sa digmaan. Tumutugon lamang ang bansa sa mga hamon na kinakaharap nito, halimbawa sa West Philippine Sea.
For the moment, I want to talk about the Brahmos missiles. You were the first country that bought the Brahmos system from India. What's next? Is it fighter jets from India? Is it naval systems? Are more purchases on the cards?
Well, everything's on the table right now. As you may know, the Philippines is in the midst of a modernization of our military. So we are looking to see what's the most suitable for our defensive needs. Let me be clear though, we are not girding up for war. We are simply reacting to the challenges that we are facing. I've spoken to the officers and men who operate the Brahmos system, and they say we need more. So their experience of it, thank God, it has never been used. But from the demonstrations that they've seen, from the training that they've received both in India and in the Philippines, the practice runs that they've done, they seem terribly confident in the equipment, and I think that we are in the process of actually procuring more.
Mr. President, India was involved in a military conflict with Pakistan for a few days earlier this summer, and the Brahmos missiles were used, and they evaded Chinese defense systems and struck Pakistani bases. Were you and your team impressed by their performance?
Oh yes, they immediately contacted their counterparts here in India and said what happened, and they're chatting and trying to really analyze how it went, what the changes in down to that level, what changes in procedure they think that they should initiate, all of this. But with the performance, there's no question that the system did very well.
So are you confident then that Indian systems and Indian weapons can not just stand up to but defeat Chinese weapons in an actual conflict?
We don't look at it that way. We look at it if they are able to defend the Philippines, and I think they will. I think they're very good pieces of equipment. We have learned we have trained to be able to use them for maximum effect. Should the time come, God forbid. But as a missile system, they fill the bill, as it were. Let me be clear though, we are not girding up for war. We are simply reacting to the challenges that we are facing. Those challenges, those tensions have increased in the past years, and so this is just the reaction to that, and we have to do it. It is our duty to defend the country. So in so doing, we have a schedule of procurement of military equipment.
Sa ibang balita naman, Philippine Navy bumili pa ng maraming mga bala para sa mga barkong pandigma nito. Ang hukbong dagat ng Pilipinas ay nag-allocate ng nasa mahigit 218 million peso para sa pagbili ng 1,700 rounds ng 76mm caliber. Ito ay gagamitin para sa mga barkong Jacinto class patrol ship, Gregorio del Pilar offshore patrol vessel, Conrado Yap class corvette at ang Jose Rizal guided missile frigate at maging ang Miguel Malvar class frigates. Ito yung bala para sa mga main gun ng mga barkong pandigma ng Pilipinas. Dagdag pa dito, bibili din ang Philippine Navy ng nasa 6,000 35mm na mga bala para naman sa secondary gun ng Malvar class frigate. Ito ay pagpakita ng mga barkong pandigma ng Pilipinas ay hindi lamang pang-display. Sa ibang balita naman, President Trump inihayag sa publiko na kapag muling gumawa ang Iran ng sandatang nuklear, ang pinakabago at mas upgraded na B-2 bomber o ang B-21 Raider ang sasalakay sa nuclear site ng Iran. Sa isang panayam, kinumpirma ni President Trump na umorder na ngayon ang Pentagon ng mga bagong stealth bomber, mas malakas at mas bago kaysa B-2 stealth bomber. Posibleng ang tinutukoy ng bagong Pangulo ng Amerika ay ang B-21 Raider na ngayon ay nakasalang na para sa mass production.
Thank you, Mr. President. You said many times that you want to stop wars in the Middle East. Now, Prime Minister Netanyahu is contemplating reoccupying Gaza entirely. Is he defying you, sir, or are you giving him a green light?
Well, we have stopped wars in the Middle East by stopping Iran from having a nuclear weapon, and they're they can say they're going to start all over again, but that's a very dangerous thing for them to do, because we'll be back as soon as they start. We'll be back, and I think they understand that. They're just words, but no, we've stopped a lot of wars in the Middle East. If you think about what we did with Iran, Iran was the perpetrator of hate, a very evil place, and I think it's going to be a lot different in the coming years. They would have had a weapon within 2 months, maybe less, and that was totally obliterated. It turned out it was a total obliteration, and the pilots and the people that did that job are really, we have the greatest armed forces in the world, but that was really something. In fact, there's a model of the plane right there. So, you got to bring that up, Susie. We have to see that. Look at this. This was just given to me. We ordered brand new B-2 bombers. This is a plane that over a period of 36 hours of constant flying, look at this. So this is the brand new one they just ordered, similar but actually quite different. It's new and enhanced. It's an amazing machine. It went 36 hours. We had 52 tankers up in the air loading up our planes, because this was surrounded by F-22s and F-35s, and it was flawless, Tim. Even you would say it was flawless. And every one of those bombs hit their target. And then we had Tomahawks shot in from a submarine 300 miles away, and they hit every single Tomahawk hit its target. It was amazing. And that was a big threat. That was a nuclear threat. And here's the new one that we just ordered, a large number of them.
Laban Pinas.